So every 10 years, without fault, you and I get a slip in the mail asking just 10 questions. But the answer to those 10 short questions have some major consequences. WDVM's Stephen Cohen is in Annapolis, Maryland tonight and found out how what you filled out in the 2020 census is making a big change to the state's political map. Take a look.
Legislators are getting down to business. It is set by the census. It is supposed to be impartial. But ask Delegate Neil Parrott from Washington County.
Really what we have here is the politicians who are picking their voters rather than allowing the voters to pick their politicians.
Parrott says that in reality what we have is political hardball, where each party tries to maximize its power. Federal courts generally stay out of such political fights unless racial or ethnic groups are discriminated against, though state courts are more apt to intervene. It's no wonder, Parrott says, that western Maryland counties floated the idea of leaving the state altogether.
And unfortunately, when you pass maps like this, that's when you get people who are very, very dissatisfied. There was talk earlier about going to West Virginia. Well, that's partly why.
Parrott says what the Democratic supermajority is really trying to do is weaken the support for Maryland's lone Republican in the congressional delegation, Andy Harris, who represents the Eastern Shore.
You're looking at Democrats trying to punish the one Republican congressman.
And Parrott has his eyes on the seat of incumbent Democratic Congressman David Trone, hoping to set up a rematch of their 2020 rivalry, in which voters sent Trone back to Capitol Hill for another term. In testimony this first day of the General Assembly's special session, Holly Geddes from Kent County told lawmakers to just play it down the middle.
The legislature's map meets the needs of those currently in office. The Citizens Commission map meets the needs of the citizens, of the people. I suggest that the legislature focus on its citizens and their needs rather than focusing on getting themselves and their buddies reelected.
The General Assembly should conclude their business by the end of the week. Reporting from the State House in Annapolis, Stephen Cohen for WDVM 25.
All right, Stephen, thank you. So, by the way, lawmakers are in Annapolis this week for one reason, as we just saw there, to draw the lines for the 8 congressional seats in Maryland, the 188 seats in the General Assembly. Those will be drawn next month when the House and Senate convene for their normal session. We'll, of course, cover it right here on WDVM 25.